Hello everybody and welcome to another Goliath guitar tutorial. I'm Gareth Evans and today we're learning Million Dreams from the soundtrack of the movie The Greatest Showman. As you can see, this is a fully fingerstyle version of the song, which means that the vocal lines and the instrumentation is all encompassed in this one guitar piece. And if you're new to this style, it's fingerstyle. This is what fingerstyle is. If you want to go listen to the whole version of this song, which I've played on YouTube, you can click the link that's popped up on the annotation on the screen up there, or there's a link down in the description of the video to listen to it all the way through. And then you can see if you want to be able to learn how to play it like I do. And then you can come back here and learn it absolutely free, 100% free, as is always the case at my website. Let's get started with this guitar lesson. Jump straight in. It's a standard tune guitar. There's no capo, so it's a good day. Begin at the intro, bar number 1. Okay, this is a technique called harmonics. Okay, these are the chimey type sounding notes that we're playing in part in this section. So what we're doing here, we are literally touching the strings above the 12th fret on the 2nd and the 3rd string. Okay, you have to be right above the metal. Just touch one of them lightly, like the 3rd string, and then pluck it. And then pull your finger away, let it chime out. Okay, you don't want to be pushing too hard. You want to be exactly above the metal of the fret as well, because otherwise you'll get a dumb note like that, or dull note. Another problem you might be having if you can't get this sound is that your strings might be too old. These are almost brand new strings, and they're elixir strings too, which means they last forever, pretty much. So yeah, there's a little tip, and if you're not sure about the harmonics technique, which I'm doing here, again I've done a short tutorial video on how to achieve this. Just run over the basics and on how to achieve these sounds. Basically, I think it's it was a How To Tuesday. It's like a series of videos I did a while ago. Just search How To Tuesday or How To Pinch Harmonics or Artificial Harmonics or Harmonics on guitar. Any of those search terms should get you to that video. Okay, so what we're doing, this is this is just a harmonic above the 12th fret on the 2nd and 3rd. So what we're doing is we're alternating 3 then 2 for 4 repetitions. Okay, that's pretty easy. If you can get that sound, then that's easy. Okay, and then we come to regular notes here. 11th fret on the 3rd string, 10th fret on the 2nd string. Okay. That is bar number 1. And bar number 2 next. Again, series of 2 notes together. So that's the 9th fret on the 3rd string and the 10th fret on the 1st string. Okay, alternate those. After that, okay, so we've got, it's kind of half a bar. That's the rest of the bar. So it's the 10th fret on the 4th, 12th fret harmonic on the 3rd. So it's, you do that twice, okay? So it's 4, 3, 4, 3, and then 4 up to the 13th fret on the 2nd string, and then play that as the 2nd note. Okay, and then 4 again, and then the harmonic again on the 2nd string on the 12th fret. Okay, like that. And if you add that to the previous half of this bar, it sounds like this. Okay, and all together, just to recap everything that we've done, this is what we should be able to play so far. All right, so that's bar 1 and 2 done. Moving on to bar 3 and 4, Again, you begin the same. This time. Okay, slightly variation. Okay, so we do this 12th fret again for 4, and then this time, and then we play that. So this is to the 11th and the 10th fret on the 3rd and 4th, on the 3rd and 2nd string, respectively, like we were earlier. So we play 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1 fretted on the 10th as well, and then 3, and then 3 again, but it's the harmonic on the 12th. Okay? And all together with the other part. And then the remaining bar, bar number 4. So that is the 10th fret position on the 4th string, alternating with the 12th fret harmonic on the 3rd string. Okay, you do that 8 times in total, but on the 7th time, that harmonic is the 2 and the 3 together. Okay, that's the only difference. So we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and that is bar number 4. So bar 3 and 4 together, play like this. Okay, and that is the whole of the intro, and that should play like this all in total. Just to recap, just to consolidate what we've learned before we move on, because if you don't consolidate, if you don't practice it just after you've learned it, you'll never remember it, right? Alright, so next up, verse number 1 begins at bar number 5. Okay, that's the first 2 bars. So we begin here on the 5th fret of the 4th string. So it's that sequence. So we play 4, 3, 4, 2, and then pinch 4 and 2. Okay. After that, up to the 5th fret on the 3rd string, play 3, and then the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Okay, that's the sequence to begin. And then that sequence there. So down to the 4th fret on that 4th string. You play 4, open 3, 4, 5th fret on the 3, and then pinch open 2 and 4. Then 5th fret on the 3rd, 3rd fret on the 2nd. Okay, so all together, bar number 5. What's important to note at the end of bar number 5 is that you land on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string with the middle finger. So that's here. So you've got another finger free, the index finger free, to press into the 2nd fret of the 4th string in the next bar. So the next bar. Okay, so that's the next sequence. So it's 2nd fret on the 4. So it's 4, 3 open, 4, 5, 5th fret on the 3rd. okay? And then open 2 and 4 together, and then 5th fret on the 3rd, 3rd fret on the 2nd. Okay, land there on your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd, because you're going to need these other fingers in here to make this neck shape. So what we've got here, that's the next sequence. So we play, come to the 3rd fret on the 5th string, the 2nd fret on the 4th string, okay? And we've also got the 5th fret on the 3rd string and that 3rd fret on the 2nd, as we did earlier, okay? So if we've landed there, we just put the other fingers in like this. That's difficult, but you play 5 and then 5 and 3, 4 straight after. Okay, 5 on its own, and then you play the 2nd string with the 5 to the 1st fret on that 2nd string. You pull off 2 open as you play 5 and 2 together. Okay? So that's bar 6. So that's how it should be played. And then bar 5 and 6 together should play this. Okay, that's bar 5 and 6 done. And so the next sequence, 7 and 8, play this. Okay, so we begin here again, back on the 5th fret of the 4th string. So you play alternate 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 3 times to begin. And then you play the 3 on its own, hammer that up to the 2nd fret. So both on the 4th fret of the 3rd and 4th string then. Play the 4 on its own once. Okay, so if you notice there, I'm using my little finger and the ring finger for both of those strings to begin with. You play that pinch and then 4 on its own, and then after that, you take over with the index finger on the 4th string and slide the little finger right up to the 7th fret on that 3rd string as you play them both together. And then play 4 once alone to finish. Okay, so that's all of bar 7. Okay, bar 8. Okay, you'll notice that I'm playing pinch harmonics here, which is slightly different to what I played earlier, but I'll talk you through how to do these as we go. So we're beginning on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, 2nd fret of the 4th string. You play them both together, 5 and 4, and then play 5 on its own once. And then you play this pinch harmonic, the first one. Okay, the sequence, I guess. Okay, so what we're doing here, we leave our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th. We can bring our little finger to the 5th fret on the 3rd string here. So it's fretted on the 5th fret of the 3rd. We're playing 5 with our thumb with the right hand, and we're also making an artificial harmonic with our right hand, the other finger. So what I'm doing with my index finger, I'm touching above the 15th fret, and with my ring finger, or you can do it with your little finger or your other finger, middle finger if you want to, but you're plucking it, okay? So we've got 3 contacts with this 3rd string. You've got the fret on the 5th fret, you've got the touch on the 15th fret, so it's not the 15th, it is the 17th fret. It's above the 17th fret. So we're always 12 frets above where we're fretting. Apologies for that. So if I'm looking down from here, I can see dots on the top of my neck here. I've got the 2 dots above the 12th, I've got the 1 dot above the 15th, and another 1 dot above the 17th. Hopefully you've got that on your guitar too. You can probably can't see it on these camera angles, but that's how I use for reference. So directly above the fret, which has a dot, but the metal just in front of that. So you've got to be directly above the metal above the fret with the dot on the 3rd string, touching it lightly, and then plucking it with another finger, and then instantly bringing your finger away and letting it chime out. Don't linger your finger on there because it will dull the chime. Okay? Obviously you're doing that with a pinch on the 5th. Okay? So that's an artificial harmonic. That's because you're fretting a chord or fretting a position with your left hand, and then you're using a harmonic with your right hand independently. So that's why it's called that. So we've got sequences 5 and 4 there, both on the 3rd and 2nd fret, or in the 3rd and 2nd fret respectively. 5 in its own, and then 5 in the harmonic, 5 in its own, and then a series of other harmonics with single 5s in between. So we've got that pinch, 5 in its own, that next one, which is the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, fretted, and now you're doing the touch above the 15th fret here on the 2nd string, and then plucking it with another finger and then pulling away as you're pinching the 5 as well. Okay, you can just practice doing those 3 notes if you want to practice without doing the pinch, because maybe that's a little bit too advanced for you right now. Even if that is too advanced for you, my suggestion is just to play the notes. Just play them individually on their own to begin with, and then adding the advanced techniques afterwards. That's the way I've always learned my advanced techniques, is play an easy version of it first and then add the difficulty after that. Okay, so back to where we were. Okay, after that pinch on the 3rd string, on the 15th fret artificial harmonic with the 5th string, that's a mouthful, and then got another one there on above the 17th fret. You fret the 5th fret on the 1st string, and then the artificial harmonic happens above the 17th fret again of the 1st string. Again with the open 5th. Sorry, I'm just plucking the 5th, not the open 5th. 5th on its own to finish, and that's the end of the bar. So the whole of bar 18. One thing to note too is that my fingernails are pretty long, so plucking them and getting a chiming sound is pretty easy for me. If you don't have fingernails and you're playing fingerstyle without fingernails, this will be more difficult. That's probably why you're not getting the same sound as I'm getting. Okay, then let's just recap the first verse, what we've played so far. So bars 5 through 8 play like this. So at the end of the first lesson, we were learning this. Okay, very next bar now, which is bar number 9, begins as at the end of that sequence with that there, right? So we're on the 5th fret of the 4th string, 5th fret of the 4th, 7th fret of the 1st string, but played with an artificial harmonic on the 19th fret. And this is where it gets a little tricky if you don't have that many frets on your guitar. Some guitars, they meet the body at the 12th fret and they've only got maybe 5 or 6 frets after that. So if you're struggling, you're just going to have to play around with thin air essentially. I've got 19 frets, I've got 20 frets here on my guitar, so the one before the end, I can put my finger right above that and play the harmonic. If you don't have that many frets, like I said, it is doable. If you can find exactly where these harmonics are with each of the frets. It's just a matter of playing around and learning exactly the position. Once you've done it enough times, muscle memory will kick in and you'll do it naturally. But unfortunately, that's just how it is. So what we're doing here, again, like I said, that pinch harmonic with the 4th string, 5th fret, and the 19th fret harmonic fretted on the 7th with your left hand. Okay? So that pinch. Okay, so that's the sequence then. The pinch harmonic, 4 on its own. You play 4 and 2, open 2 as a pinch together. Then you play the 5th fret on the 3rd string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string. We've done that sequence a few times. Okay. That's the sequence next. So we've got, you play the 4th fret on the 4th string, 4, 3, 4, 3. And then a pinch on the 2 on the 4th string. Okay, the 3rd string and the 2nd string are open in this sequence. Okay. Then the 5th fret of the 3rd string, second string on the 3rd fret after that. So we have okay, that's bar number 9 done. Bar number 10 next. Plays like that. So we've got the 2nd fret on the 4th string. You play 4, 3, 4, 3 with the 3rd being open. And then a pinch on 4 and 2. And then you play a pinch on 4 and 2 again, but up to the 1st fret on that 2nd string. Up to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, play that on its own, use your little finger. Because you've got that sequence there. Play the 2nd string, 5th string on the 3rd fret, and then slide up from 3 to 5 with your little finger without plucking it again. Okay, a little tricky. Okay. After that sequence, after that slide up, you play 5, 4, 5. Okay, the 4th is now fretted on the 2nd string. Okay. And then you play a pinch on 5 and 2. The 2 is now fretted on the 1st, pulled off to open. Okay, that's that end of that sequence. So all in all, we've got here. Okay, that sequence there. Okay, so that's bar number 10. So bar number 9 and 10 together should play like this. Okay. Right, so next bar 11 through 12. Okay, plays like that. So we begin 5th fret on the 4th string with the open 3rd alternating. Okay, we did this earlier in bar number 7, I believe. On bar 7, we played that, but this time we're just coming to the 2nd fret on that 3rd string and playing a pinch on 3 and 4. So we're playing. Okay, that's a lot simpler this time. And now, bar 12. You play that to begin, so we're on the 2nd fret of the 4th, 3rd fret on the 5th. You play 3 and 5 to begin, followed by 5, 4, 5, and then 3, 5. Okay, and then we come to here. So this is the 8th fret here on the 6th string, 10th fret on the 5th string, And then we've also got the little finger touching the strings above the 12th fret on the 4th and 3rd string. Okay, so you get those notes like that. You play 6, 5, 6, 4, 6, 3, 6. Okay. And that is bar number 12 in its entirety. So 11 and 12 together. All right, okay, before we move on, I'm just going to recap bar 9 through 12 and then we'll go into the next section. Alright, next up we're on to the bridge, which is bar number 13, or the first time we play the bridge. And it plays like this. Okay, that's the first passage or line. Bar 13 and 14 together. Okay, so open 4, second fret, sorry, on the 3rd. 4, 3, 3, 4 and 3 together. And then, so open 3rd, hammer onto the 2nd fret, and then that position there, which is the 4th fret on the 3rd and the 2nd fret on the 4th. Then, so it's 4, 2 on the 3rd string, open 4, open 3, and then 2, 2nd fret on the 4th string. Okay, so bar 13 in total. Okay, after that, so we come to this this shape here, bar 14 now. 2nd fret on the, it's basically a C shape. 2nd fret on the 4th, 3rd fret on the 5th. Okay, so that's the sequence. Okay, that's to begin. So it's 5, open 3, 5, 5, 5. Okay. And then we've got, so that's 4, 5, 3, 5. And then we've got that sequence there. So it's still single notes all the way. So it's the first fret on the 2nd string, and you do the harmonic above the 13th fret. So you touch the 13th fret and then you pluck behind it on the 2nd string. Then you play the 5th string, and then you play the 12th fret harmonic. So you lift off the 2nd string, touch the 12th fret, you pluck it on the 2nd string. You play the 5 again. And then you come to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then you come to the 14th fret harmonic with your right hand on the 3rd string. Okay, so that's the sequence there. All of bar 14 then. So that's the whole of bar 14. And with bar 13 together, you should play like this. your sequence there. So next up, bar 15 and 16. Okay, so 15 is almost identical to bar number 13, so it begins exactly the same. Instead of coming to the 2nd fret on the 4th, you just play the open 3rd string twice in that section. So it's okay. So that's the whole of bar 15. Bar 16. Slightly more tricky, this sequence here, but it's essentially the same kind of thing. 5 and then 5, 4, 5. Okay, again in the C position again, as we did earlier. So it's 5, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5. 5, 4, 5, 3, 5. And then these are pinches now, so we've got, okay, that 13th fret harmonic fretted on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Play the 13th fret harmonic with a pinch of the 5. You play the open 2nd straight after with a pinch on the 5. So the 12th fret harmonic here. Okay, 5 on its own. The harmonic on the open 12th of the open string of the 3rd, so it's the 12th fret above. So that's on its own. Okay, so now, because we're moving position, we play the 5th, but it's open. So it's open 5th. And then the 4th fret fretted on the 4th string, and then you play the harmonic on the pinch here above the 16th fret. So that's the one in between the dots, so this is a bit trickier. That's the sequence there. Okay. So bar 15 and 16 together for this. All right. So bar number 17 now. But we finished there, and if you'd have done that 4th fret / 16th pinch harmonic with your ring finger, you'd have done right, because what we need is the ring finger to be doing that, because we need the little finger here on the 5th fret of the 5th string and the index finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So the only way you can do that stretch essentially is by using, on that 4th string, your ring finger on the 4th fret. So the sequence from the bar 16, which is the last lesson. Okay, and so now we're playing. Okay, that sequence is exactly the same as bar number 13 and 14, okay? Apart from the very beginning, because we're in this weird position now. Everything after that, so you played 5, 3, 3, 3 and 5 together. And then everything after that. Well, the whole sequence we've done before in the previous lesson, so I'm not going to repeat myself too much there. After that sequence now, after bar number 18, we're into 19 and we play this. So that leads into the chorus. So we're playing, after we come out of bar number 18, play open 4. Up to the 7th fret here. So the first time we play it, on the 3rd string, we play the 3rd string once and then slide into the 7th fret as we pluck it. and then play it once on its own again, and then a pinch with the open 4 again. So it's 4, okay, that's the sequence. Then we play open 2 twice, and then come to there. So that's the 5th fret on the 3rd string, 7th fret on the 5th string. Play them both together. We've got open 2nd, then the 7th fret on the 4th string, and then the 5th fret on the 5th string. After that, you play the open 3rd string twice on its own. Okay, and that's the whole of bar number 19. So bar 20 then plays like this. Okay, so we've got the 3rd fret here on the 5th string. Play that on its own twice. And then you play a pinch with the 3rd string. So 5 and 3 together, but you're playing the pinch harmonic above the 12th fret here. Okay, 5 on its own for once after that. So next, a pinch with 5 and 2 now. Fret 2 fretted on the 1st fret and pinched above the 13th fret, or touched and pinched above the 13th fret. Okay, 5 on its own once after that, and then again pinch on 2 and 5, this time on the 3rd fret with your little finger on the 2, and then above the 15th fret with the right hand. Okay, 1 single note on the 5th to finish up, and then you play the 1st note of the chorus, which is just a single note on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. No pinch harmonics, no nothing, just a single note. It's easy, okay? Okay, and then we'll continue in the chorus just a second. I just want to recap now, bar 19 and 20 for this. All right, so next up, chorus. Okay, we'll do that to begin. So the 1st note of this happened in bar number 20, just before, so it kind of belongs to this sequence, so we'll play that as well. We'll play that to begin. So obviously that 3rd fret on the 2nd string to begin from the last bar, and then a pinch on open 3 and the 3rd fret on the 2nd again. And then 2 single notes on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Okay, 3 open on its own. Up to the 5th fret on the 1st string, play 2 single notes of that. Up to the 7th fret on the 1st, you know the drill by now, 2 single notes, and then open 3 after that. Okay, and then that sequence there. So what we're doing here is come to the middle finger on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and also the 4th fret on the 4th string with the ring finger. So play it once of the 2nd string on its own, and then the pinch afterwards. And the 2nd fret here on the 1st string after that. And then a pinch on 1 and 4. And then up to the 3rd fret on the 1, play that on its own. So it's and then single notes here, so it's the 3rd fret again on the 1st, the 4th string on the 4th as usual, up to the 5th fret on the 1st string, play that twice, and then the 4th string again after that. Okay, so this whole sequence. Okay, so we'll play, there is one other note on this bar, but that belongs to the next sequence, so we'll just play in sequence for now. So this whole sequence so far. Okay, so the next sequence. We'll just learn that for now. So up to the 8th fret on the 2nd string. Actually, we're in the 8th fret of the 2nd and the 8th fret of the 1st and the 7th fret with the index finger of the 4th. Okay, so in this position, we play 2 and then pinch on 1 or 4. Followed by the 1st fret again, but down to the 7th fret for 2 plucks. Okay. Play the 4th string after that on its own once. Up to the 10th fret now with the little finger of the 2nd string and play that twice. Okay, 4th string on its own after that for once. Down to the 8th fret, or just lift off the little finger, you've still got the 8th fret on the 2nd string, play that twice. Okay. Now, 10th fret of the 2nd string, and then open 1st to finish that sequence. So all in all, that's the sequence in bar number 23. And after that, that is the sequence for bar number 24. So we're down here to the open position, 3rd fret on the 5th string, 1st fret on the 1st string to begin, sorry, 2nd string to begin. You play 5 and then the pinch harmonic above the 13th fret on the 2nd string, 5 again, and then lift off that 1st fret, so the 2nd string is open, play the pinch harmonic above the 12th fret. Like that. Okay, what we do now is we switch from the ring finger to the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and then bar the 4th and the 3rd string on the 2nd fret like this. So you've got those 3 notes, but you're playing 5, 4, and then the 3rd string is plucked as a pinch harmonic above the 14th fret, like that. It's important to use those fingers so that the next sequence is really easy. You just come to that sequence there, 3rd fret on the 5th, 2nd fret on the 4th, open 3rd, and then 2nd string 3rd fret. Okay, so we've got and that's the sequence for bar number 24. So 23 and 24 together, play like this. Alright, so the whole of the chorus so far. Alright, and so the next sequence, bar 25 and onwards, play like this. Okay, and onwards. So to begin with, in the regular G position here, bar 25 to begin. 3rd fret on the 2nd and the 6th string. Okay, we'll play a finger roll here, 6, 4, 3, 2. So that's in quick succession or arpeggiated 6, 4, 3, 2. Okay, quick succession like that. If you can't do that, just play them all together, just as good. Okay. 2 single notes on the 3rd fret of the 1st string after that. Okay. So what we're doing here, the 6th string stays on the 3rd fret, but we're playing now with the open 4th and 3rd. We're playing a pinch, those 3 notes. And then the 5th fret on the 1st string for 2 notes. Same again, but then up to the 7th fret of the 1st string. Okay, like that, and then so what we're doing is we're coming to the D position. So the 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the 1st string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Okay, we're playing the 2nd on its own to begin, and then a finger roll on 4, 3, and 2. Okay, and that finger roll denotes the beginning of bar number 26. 2 single notes on the 1st string. Okay, pinch now on 2, 4, and 3. Okay, up to the 3rd fret on the 1st string. Play that 1st string twice. Again, another pinch on 4 and 3. Up to the 5th fret on the 1st string for 2 plucks. And then play that pinch again on 4 and 3. Okay, so the very last note of this bar is the 3rd fret on the 1st string, but we'll worry about that in just a second because it belongs to the next sequence. So we'll just play bar number 25 and 26 together, and it should play like this. Okay, so like I said, you finish on that 3rd fret of the 1st string, and then you come to this position. So you kind of slide in, but you're not intending to slide up. Okay, so this position here, the beginning of the bar number 27, it's open 5. You've got 7th fret on the 4, 5th fret on the 3, and the 8th fret with your little finger on the 1. So that's a finger roll, 5, 4, 3, and 1. You can do 2 as well. If you want to bar the 2, the 2nd fret on the 5th as well, you can do that. Okay. So it's end of bar 26, beginning of bar 27. So that's the 1st string down to the 7th fret, play it twice. After that it's a pinch on 5, 4, and 3. Okay, after that you lift off the little finger off the 1st string, play the 1st string on the 5th fret, which should be barred all the way across. Play that twice. Okay, the 8th fret now with the little finger on the 2nd string. You play that once, and then you play a finger roll, followed by 1 and then 2. But the finger roll is on 5, 4, 3, and 2. Okay, and then you play the 1, which is on the 5th fret, and then 2 again on the 8th fret. Okay, that's the sequence. So we've got that is bar number 27. So next, what we do from here, leave the little finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. You lift this ring finger to the 8th fret on the 6th string, bit of a stretch here, and then bar all the way across the 5th fret if you can on the rest of the strings. Okay, so that's the sequence there, bar number 28. In this position, you've got 6, 4, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 2. Okay, so there's 8 notes there in total. Maybe I should do it a little bit slower. 6, 4, 6, 3. And then 6, 4, 6, 2. Okay, so that's the first half of bar 28. Second half, 6, 4, 6, 3. Again, the same to begin. And then 6, 4, 6. And then with the index finger up to the 7th fret, lift everything else off. 7th fret on the 3rd string here. Okay, what we do then is into bar 29. That sequence there. So just to consolidate, bar 28. Okay, so into bar 29 now. Thumb over the top on the 8th fret of that 6th string. You play the 7th fret again on the 3rd string as a pinch to play them both. But hammer up the 3rd string to the 9th fret with that pinch. And then down to the 7th fret again on that 3rd for 2 plucks. Play the 4th fret on the 10th, 4th string on the 10th fret, sorry, and then slide it down to 9. Okay? And then on its own, 3rd string, play it, pluck it on the 7th, hammer up to the 9th, lift off again and play it just on the 7th on its own. And then do that slide from 10 to 9 again on the 4th string, and then play the open 2nd string to finish off. And that's your whole sequence. Okay, so to recap bar 28. So we're into bar number 30 now. Okay, series of single notes here. It's pretty easy. Probably the easiest 2 bars of the whole song. You've got the 5th fret on the 4th string, 4th fret on the 3rd string to begin. So you play 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Okay, repeat 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Then down to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 4th fret on the 4th string, and you play the same again. And that's whole of bar 30. Okay, next. So this is the 2nd fret on the 4th string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and you alternate those 2 notes. Okay, after that, that sequence there. So we've got the 3rd fret on the 5th string with the open 3rd to begin. So it's 5, 3, 5, 3, and then 5, 2. But 2 being fretted on the 1st fret to begin, and then you do it again but open on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. So we've got and the whole of bar 30 and 31 together plays like this. Alright, we're next into bar number 32 and 33. This is verse number 2 now. And that sequence we have done before. It is the second line from the first verse. So I'm not going to go through that in detail, bar 32 and 33, because we've done this before. Okay, just play it quickly for you there and we'll move on. And the next two bars are different, so. Okay, that sequence there, pretty much. So we've got the 5th fret on the 4th string to begin. You play 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4. Okay, after that you play the open 2 once on its own. And then, down to the 4th fret on the 4th string, you play a pinch with 2 being open and the 4th string. Okay. Okay, after that, to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, play a pinch with 4 and 2. Sorry, 3 and 4. The 4 still fretted on the 4th fret, obviously. And then you play the 1st fret on the 2nd string on its own. That's the sequence. You finish it out with 2 single notes on the 4th fret. Okay, so the whole of bar 34 plays like this. And then that sequence there. So to the bar number 35 now, the 3rd fret on the 5th string, everything else is open to begin. What we're playing is 5, 2, 5, 3, 2 and 3 being open, obviously. That sequence. And then that sequence there, which is a little trickier. So we're coming to the 2nd fret of the 1st string and we're playing the pinch harmonic on the 14th, above the 14th. We're playing that as well as the 5th string. Okay, those two together. 5 on its own, up 1 fret with the left hand to the 3rd fret fretted on the 1st string, up to above the 15th fret now for the pinch harmonic. And a pinch with the 5th string, so 5 on its own after that, and then to the 1st fret on the 2nd string with the index finger, as well as a 13th fret pinch harmonic on the 2nd string, and then playing the 5th string at the same time. 5th on its own after that, and then what we do, this is the next bar now, so I'm not going to do any more than that for now. So we've got so that's the whole of bar 35. Okay, 34 and 35 together, play like this. Okay, so after that, bar number 36 now is the next note. So we've got, to finish off, it's there. So 3rd fret on the 6th string, you play that with the open 2nd string, but as a pinch harmonic. So the sequence in total, if okay, so that fits in together. But now we're into bar 36 now, so that's how it begins. And that's the sequence after that, so it's open 3, open 4 and then 3. Pinch on 2 and 6, hammering onto the first fret on the 2 from open, followed by 6 and then 2 again, but up to the 3rd fret on the 2. Okay? So that's the sequence of the beginning of bar number 36. Next, there's that sequence there. So down to the 2nd fret with the thumb over the top on the 6th string. You've got the 2nd fret here on the 3rd string. Just picking then 6, 4, 3, 4 to begin. And then you play a couple of pinches there, so it's open 2 on the 6th, up to the 1st fret on the 2, with a pinch on the 6th at the same time, and then a single note on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to finish up. So that's the end of bar number 36, and with the beginning, it should play like this. Okay, bar number 37 next. Okay, that's the sequence there for bar number 37. So we've got the open 6th string, followed by the 4th string on the 2nd fret, and then the 6th string again. Okay? So a couple of pinches there. So it's the 3rd fret on the 1st string with the open 6, the 2nd fret of the 1st string with the open 6, and then the open 1st string. That's the sequence. And then that sequence is next. So we're on the 3rd fret of the 5th, 2nd fret of the 4th, 3rd fret of the 2nd string. We're playing 5, 5 and 2, and then 4 straight after. And then 5, and then 5 and 2, but then you pull that 2 from 3 to open. You put your finger off there, so it's. And the whole of bar 37. Alright, 36 and 37 together. Okay, next bar 38 and 39. Okay, like that. So bar 38 to begin in the G position, 3rd fret of the 6th string to begin. So you play 6, 4, 6, 3 to begin. And then 6, 4, and then 6 and 3, hammer up to that 2nd fret on the 3. Okay, so that's the whole first half of 38. Next, that sequence there, 2nd fret over the top, or you can do it with another finger if you like. I just like to use the thumb over the top for this 2nd fret on the 6. You play 6 and 2, 2 being open, 6 on its own, pinch on the 2nd fret of the 3rd and the 6th string as well, 6 on its own after that, and then finish up on the 1st fret of the 2nd string on its own. Okay, so all in all, bar number 38. Okay, bar 39. That sequence there. So we're in the C position to begin with, 2nd fret on the 4, 3rd fret on the 5th. That's all you need. You're playing 5, 4, 5, 3. I'm sure we've done this before. 5, 4, 5, 3. And then 5, 4, 5 to finish. Okay, that's the first half of 39. And then this part's a little bit new. Up to the 8th fret on the 6th, 10th fret on the 5th, and then the harmonics above the 4th and 3rd string, 12th fret. In this position, you're playing 6, 5, 6, 3 and 4 together, and then 6, 5, 6 to finish. We've got that is bar number 39. So 38 and 39 together. Okay, so we're going to move on next to bridge number 2, which is bar number 40 and onwards. Okay, we've done that before. It's slight different notes, just a little bit different in the first bar here. So, okay, all you're doing after that pinch on those two, you're playing the 3rd string twice. That's the only difference. Before we played, this time we're playing. That's the only difference, honestly. It doesn't make a difference if you play either way, to be honest. Everything else is the same. Okay, so now okay, bar number 42, one note difference there. We're playing. Last time, 2 open 3rds to finish. This time, come up to the 4th fret on the 3rd. That's the first note, and then open 4. Okay, so we'll listen for that. Okay, that's bar number 42. Now this time, bar 43 is different. We're playing. That sequence there. So we've got 3rd fret on the 5th the whole time through. We're just playing that consistently. So we play it twice, and on the 3rd we're playing a pinch harmonic with a fret the 3rd fret on the 1st string, pinch harmonic above the 15th. Okay. One pluck on the 5th on its own. Up 2 frets with the left hand to the 5th fret on the 1st string. Sorry, just the 1st string, not the 5th. Again, 2 frets upwards with the pinch harmonic 2. 2 frets more on the 2nd string, up to the 19th fret now with the pinch, and then the 7th fret fretted on the 1st. Okay, and that's how it goes. Alternate the pinches with this just a single note on the 5th string. Okay, so bar number 42 and 43. Okay, bar number 44 next, you begin here. So it's the open 4th string with the 5th fret fretted on the 1st string and the 17th pinch harmonic up here. Those two together. And then that sequence there. So you've got that pinch, 2 notes, open 3rd, hammer up to the 2nd fret, and and then play the third and fourth together. Do that again, but this time that pinch is on the 4th fret of the 3rd, 2nd fret on the 4th. So we've got, and then okay, we've done that before, that whole sequence. So the whole of 44 and 45 plays just like I just played there, but I'll play it again for you. And to finish up bar number 46 and 47 together. That sequence there. So to begin, it's exactly the same as what we did earlier. When we get to there, instead of playing that, we play open 3, and then slide up and into the 9th fret on the 3rd string. Okay, you do that with your middle finger, then you've got the other fingers free for this next position. So you've got the 8th fret on the 6th string, the 10th fret on the 5th string, you've got the 12th fret harmonic on the 4th string, and obviously that third string is on the 9th. And the sequence to begin, you got 6, 6, 4, 6, 3, and then 6 to finish off, and then 6, 5, 6, 4, 6, 3, 6. So what we have is bar 46 and 47 together. Okay, so we're into chorus number 2 now, bar number 48. I just played you a brief preview there. Okay, that is bar 48 and 49. So in the G position, 3rd fret on the 6th string with the open 4th as a pinch to begin. 2 plucks on the open 3rd. Okay. Then we've got a pluck on the 6th again and up to the 2nd fret on the 3rd. Play that twice. Okay, 6 again. 2 plucks on the open 2nd string now after that. After that. So it's a slap into the strings, so you're just using your thumb to come into the strings, give it a cracking sound, and that's it. And then the open 4th string into the next sequence after that. So it's just the open 4th string on its own once to finish off this bar. And in total, bar 48 plays like this. Okay. Okay, so that is bar 49. Down to the 2nd fret now on the 6th string. You play that with the open 4th as a pinch. So it's up to the 4th fret on the 4th string. Play that once on its own. And play that 2nd time as a pinch with the 6th string, still fretted on the 2nd fret. 2 plucks on the open 3rd string after that. Okay. It's the 6th string again, still on that 2nd fret, and then up to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string for 2 single plucks. Okay. Slap into the string, and then the open 3rd string after that on its own. So the whole of bar 49. Okay, so 48 and 49 together. So far what we've learned. Okay, next. Okay, so that is bar number 50 to begin with. So what we're doing here, we're playing 5, we're playing the 4th string on the 2nd fret here, and the 3rd string slides into the 5th fret from around the 3rd fret. But you play them all together with the very last note of bar number 49, which is the open 3rd. Okay, then that sequence there. 2 plucks on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, open 5. 2 plucks on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, open 5 again. Okay. 2 plucks on the 5th fret of the 4th string then. A slap into the strings, and then 2nd fret on the 3rd, and then 4th string. Okay, and that finishes off bar number 50. All in all, okay, bar number 51. Okay, that sequence there. So we're in a C position here. You've got the 1st fret on the 2nd string, 2nd fret on the 4th, 3rd fret on the 5th string. To begin, you play 5, and on that pinch harmonic, which is on the above the 13th fret with the right hand, and because you're fretted on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Okay, 2nd string there. So it's 5, 4, and then 2, but this time you lift off the 2nd string, not fretted at all, and you do the 12th fret pinch harmonic. Okay. You come to the 2nd fret now on the 3rd string as well as the 4th string. So I just bar my index finger across those 4th and 3rd strings, 2nd fret. You play 5, 4, and then 3, the 3 being a pinch harmonic on above the 14th fret. Okay? And then now, you just go to the open 3rd string with the 5th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 2nd fret as you were. You play 5, 4, 3, and then open the 4th string and play that open. Okay, so all together. Okay, so then to recap bar 50 and 51 together. Okay, let's move on. Bar number 52 next. Okay, that's the same as the first line the first time. Okay, and as is that. So 52 and 53 are a repeat of the first line of this chorus 2. 54, 55 and 56 now. Okay, so 54 is the same to an extent. Instead of when you come to here, you play 2 plucks on the 5th fret of the 4th, slap, and then open 3rd, like we did before. We play the 4th string on the 5th fret once, and then we slap the string and flick it with our index finger. So we're just flicking the single 4th string. And then what we do from the 5th fret with the left hand, we slide up to the 7th. Okay, bit of a tricky maneuver here, just to aim at that 1 string. But you slide up like that and then open 3rd. So all together. Okay, you don't have to have a big slap. It's a lot easier if you don't, because you can get a lot more precision with the index finger flicking down that 4th string. It's literally just like an index finger strummed down just on the one string. and slapping with your thumb at the same time. Okay. Now bar 55. Pretty simple, right? So that's 3rd fret on the 5th string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, open 3rd. And the sequence is 5, 4, 5, and then 3. And then 5, 4, 5 again to finish. So it's 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5. So that's the first half, and the second half, same thing all the way again, but this time the very last note is the open 4th string, and that kind of leads into the next melody in the next bar. So all together, bar 55. And then bar 56. So we'll do that to begin. Open 4th, pluck it once, hammer up to the 2nd fret on the 4th, then lift off and play the 4th string twice open. So with the very last note of the previous bar, because it fits with this melody. And then to the 3rd fret on the 5th string, you play it and pull it down to the 2nd fret. Okay, after that, you play the open 4th, hammer onto the 2nd, and then lift your finger and then play it open. Okay? So that's halfway through. All together, bar 56. And to finish off bar 56, you do that pull off again from 3 to 2 on the 5th string, but this time you play it once more to finish. So we'll just learn this, play this all together so far. What happens now? Okay, that's the next sequence. Which means that the very last part of bar 56, which is that, play the open first, hammer up to the 2nd fret, and then hammer up to the 3rd fret. Just play it once, okay? And that begins bar number 57. That note on the 3rd fret of the 1st string is the first note in bar 57, the middle 8. But along with that third fret note on the 1st string is an open 6th string. Okay, so it's that's the timing. It's pretty tricky. Okay, that's the timing there. The tricky part of this is getting the timing right, essentially. So practice it until you get that right. But we're going to move on bar 57 and onwards now. Okay, that's what we're going to cover to begin with. So, after that one, you play it once, and then play that. So it's play it once on its own. You slide up and into the 8th fret on that 2nd string. So I slide from around the 5th string, something like that, somewhere around there. Then you play the 5th fret on the 1st string with the open 6 together. And then the 7th fret on the 1st string on its own. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay, after that 7th fret on the 1st string, you play the 6th string again once on its own open. And then you play the 2nd string again, still on the 8th fret. Okay, after that, pluck on the 2nd string on the 8th fret. You come to the 6th fret here with the middle finger. That's why I've been using our little finger to go on that 2nd string so far, because we do need the extra finger here for the 6th fret on that 5th string. So 2 plucks on that 5th string to begin. Okay, so it's literally the same kind of pattern. It's the 2 plucks on the 5th string, the 2nd string on its own, a pinch with the 1 and the 5, the 1 being fretted on the 5th still on that 6th fret, up to that 7th fret on the 1st on its own, followed by the single pluck on the 5th string and then the 2nd string. Okay, so that is the whole of bar 57 covered. Okay, bar 58, we come to the 5th fret here on the 5th string. And play that sequence there. Play the 5th string twice on that position, and then play that sequence there. So it's the 5th fret on the 5th string, 7th fret on the 3rd string as a pinch, and then you play the 5th fret on the 2nd string, which should be barred, using index finger to bar that, and then the 8th fret on the 2nd string with the 5th string. Okay. After that, you move your index finger down and bar all the way across the 4th fret of the 5th string down to the 1st, essentially. And then you bring your middle finger into the 5th fret of the 2nd string here, and the little finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string here. Okay, you play a finger roll 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, after that, that's the sequence, so it's that finger roll. You play the 5th string and then the 1st string down to the 5th fret on that now. Okay, 5th again on its own once, and then with the 1st string but up to the 7th fret on that 1st string, and then the 1st string open after that. So it's so that's the sequence there. Bar 58 all in all now plays. And let's recap bar 57 and 58 together. Plays like this. So now bar 59 and 60 plays like this. Okay, that's how these 2 bars go. So we begin bar 59, the C position, 2nd fret on the 4th, 3rd fret on the 5th with the open 3rd. Play that as a finger roll, or all as one, doesn't matter. Followed by 3 single plucks on the 5th string to note the bass notes. Okay. Then come to this position here. 2nd fret on the 1st string, 1st fret on the 2nd string, open 3rd, with that 3rd fret on the 5th still. Play that as a finger roll now. Single pluck on the 5, then up to the 3rd fret on the 1st string, which is here. Okay, and you're playing 1 and 2 together. Play them together once and then play them together with the 5th string. So it's finish it off with a single pluck on the 5th string for good measure, and that's the end of bar 59. Okay, on to bar number 60. That sequence there. So thumb over the top for the 3rd fret on the 6th string, you're playing 6th string on its own. Up to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string as well, you play the 3 and 2, 3 being open, putting the 2 together, followed by a pinch on 6, 3 and 2 all together. So that's the beginning of bar 60. Now, you bring the little finger to the 5th fret on the 3rd string, and then you play the pinch harmonic on the above the 17th fret on this 3rd string with that pinch of the 6th string. 6th string on its own, down to the 4th fret on the 3rd string, down to the 14th fret for the pinch harmonic. Okay. Single pluck on the 6th string after that. Okay. And then down to the 2nd fret on the 3rd and the 6th string, and down up to the 12th fret for the pinch harmonic, and pinch 6 and 2 together. Sorry, 6 and 3. Like that. So it's. And that's the whole sequence of these harmonics. So bar 60, all in all, plays like this. And to recap, bar 59 and 60 together, play like this. Alright, so next up, bar number 61 and 62. Okay, that appears identical. There's a little bit of timing difference, right? The first time you play it, okay, da 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 da. This time it's da 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 da. Okay, I don't know why I'm singing. Apparently my singing is better than me playing to illustrate what I'm trying to say. But if you listen to the timing differences on that second note of the 3, first time it's quick, the 2nd and 3rd notes come in quick succession. This time you play it, it's slightly slower. Okay, so all in all, I'll just play 61 through for you just to illustrate, because my singing is awful. Okay, so that is bar 61 this time, and then that was the differences between this time and the previous. And then now bar 62. Okay, that's the sequence there. So we're barring across the 5th all the way across, right? Obviously the 7th fret on this 3rd string like we were earlier. You play 5, 5, and then 3, 5 and 3 together after. You play 2, fretted on the 5th obviously, followed by the 5th string, and then up to the 8th fret on that 2nd string. So now you know the positions. Let me play it through for you, because the time is a little bit weirder this time. Okay. And then that sequence again as earlier. So. Right, so that's bar 62. So 61 and 62 together, play this. Alright, on to 63 and 64. That's the sequence for 63 and 64. So to the C position to begin with, as we did earlier, the finger roll 5, 4, 3, followed by 2 plucks on that 5th string on their own, and then a pinch on 2 and 5, both on that 3rd fret, and then the 2nd string on its own, still on the 3rd fret after. Okay, after that, what that is you play 1, 2 and 3 as a finger roll, or just all together. You start around the 2nd fret, but as you pluck, you slide up and into the 5th fret on all 3 of those strings, with that open 5th as a root note. Followed by 5, 1, 5, 1 being fretted on the 7th. And finish off with a pinch on 2 and 5, with the 2 being fretted on the 3rd fret. Okay? Okay, that is bar number 63. On to 64. So what we've got, position we've got here is the barring the 2nd fret all the way across from the 5th to the 1st string. Apologies if you can hear the rain on my window. It's stormy outside. You can see me sweating, that's how hot it is. But it is stormy outside, so apologies for the noise distraction there. I'll carry on regardless. So barred all the way across from the 2nd fret, from the 5th to the 1st string. You bring the 3rd fret into the 1st string here with the middle finger, and then the ring finger comes to the 4th fret on the 3rd string. Okay, so you hold that position to begin. You play 1, 2, 3 bass notes on that 5th string, and then a pinch 1, 3, 5, and then play 1 and 3 just together without the bass note after. Okay, after that, you lift off these 2 positions here, play everything barred on the 2nd with the 1, 3, 5 pinch. Okay, now lift off 1 and 3, just play 5. That is thunder. It's exciting now, it's getting really exciting. I'm gonna, I'll just finish this bar. 2nd fret on the 5th string with the open 3rd and open 1st. So it's okay, to finish off the bar, come to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 4th fret on the 4th string with the 5th string, still on the 2nd fret of that 5th string. Okay, and then open 1, 3 with the 5th string bass note after. The whole sequence is and the whole bar. Alright, so bar 63 and 64 together should play like this. Okay, it seems weird to finish here because there's only 2 bars left of this section, so I'll do 65 and 66 now to finish off. Okay, that's bar 65. Okay, so we've got a bit of a weird stretch here. We're barring all the way across the 3rd fret on the 5th, or 5th to the 1st strings. We've got the 7th fret up here with the pinky, middle finger up to the 7th fret on the 1st string, and the 5th fret on the 2nd string here. You play 5, 2 and 1, followed by 2 plucks on the 5 on their own. So down to the 5th fret on the 2nd and 3rd string, pluck that with the 5th fret, sorry, the 5th string on the 3rd fret. Pluck it once together, and then just 2 and 3 together on their own. Okay, 2 plucks on the 5th string after that. Okay, so you play 2 and 3 on their own, 2, 3 and 5 together, but now down to the 3rd fret on the 2, the 4th fret on the 3. Okay, back up to the 5th fret on the 2 and 3 for a pinch to finish. Okay, so bar 65 in total. Alright, bar 66. And then into the next chorus. So what this is you play 1, 3 and 4 together. Let's slide up to, or from like the 4th fret. As you pluck it, you slide into the 7th fret on the 1st and the 3rd strings with the open 4. 2 open 4 strings on their own after that. Down to the 5th fret on 1 and 3 with the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, okay? You play 1, 2, 3 and 4 together once, and then you play 1, 3, 4 without the 2nd. You can play the 2nd as well, doesn't matter. Sorry, without the 4, it's just 1 and 3 there. Okay. 2 plucks on the open 4 straight after that. And then we've got the sequence here. So what we've got, 5th fret on the 3rd string. You play that with the open 4th, pulling off from 5 to 4 on the 3rd string. A pinch then on the 5th fret, back up to the 5th fret on the 3rd string. Play that with a pinch on the open 4th. Single note on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string then. Same thing again here, but this time we're pulling off from the 5 to the 3 on the 2nd string, and then playing it as a pinch back up to the 5th, and then the 2nd fret on the 1st string for that last note. So all in all, okay, and to finish, a little bit different here because we've got a slide, but we're playing the 3rd fret on the 1st string with the open 4, pulling off to that 2nd fret on the 1st, back up to the 3rd, pinch again, but this time slide up to the 5th, and then into the next section. I like to use my little finger for that because we've got that coming up now. Which I'll teach you in the next lesson. I'll just round this one off first. So it's so that's bar number 66. So 65 and 66 together plays like this. Okay, so in the previous lesson it was building up, like I said, and if you remember in that lesson, I said that last slide, do it with your little finger, right? Because you've got your finger free here to hit the 3rd fret on the 6th string and play the 6th string with the 12th fret harmonic on the 4th string, which begins this segment. Okay? So it's just that pinch 6 and 4, 2 12th fret harmonics on the 3rd string after that, up to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then you play the 14th fret pinch harmonic on the 3rd string twice. So we've got, and then 2 12th fret harmonics on the open 2nd string to finish off. Okay, the very last note of this part is a single open 12th fret pinch harmonic on the 4th string, because that leads straight into the pinch on the 6th and that same harmonic, which starts bar number 68. Okay, so after that, okay, up to the 4th fret of the 4th string fretted here. And then you do the 16th fret pinch harmonic on the 4th string twice. Open 3rd string pinch harmonic on the 12th twice after that. Okay, up to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string and play the pinch harmonic above the 14th do that twice in a row after that. Okay, so that's the whole segment. I'm going to leave the very last note because that belongs to the next sequence, and all in all, bar 67, 68 plays like this. All right, now that sequence we did in the first chorus, so it's the 8th fret on the 7th string, 2nd string. Okay, that is the end of bar number 68, just a single note. So that pinch here on beginning of 69 is the 8th fret on the 1st string, 7th fret on the 4th, 2 plucks on the 7th fret of the 1st, 2 plucks on the 10th fret of the 2nd, 8th fret on the 2nd for 2, 10th fret for 1, and then the open 1st, just as a quick recap for that section. This time, we play that sequence there. This is bar number 70. So this is slide up from around the 3rd fret. As you play the 3rd string, you then slide it straight into the 5th fret from around the 3rd fret. 2 plucks on the 4th fret, 1 pluck on the 2nd fret. So that is slide up and into the 5th fret on the 2nd string next. And then that next, so it's the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And then slide up from the 2nd to the 3rd on that 2nd string. So it's that's the sequence. And then best thing to do here before you play the next 2 pinches is you bar all the way across the 6th fret, the 3rd fret from the 6th to the 1st string, all the way across. Also bring your 4th fret into the 3rd string, because that's going to lead you into the next section. It's going to make it easier if you start this position in this place in the bar. So it's all you do for now is the 2 plucks on the 1 and 2 together. Okay. Okay, so that's how you play bar 70, 69 and 70 together, play like this. Alright, so 71 now, we're already in the right position because I've already shown you that. It plays like this. Okay, we'll do that to begin with, that's bar 71. So it's 6th string, or like I said, 4th fret on the 3rd string here. So we're playing 1, 3 and 5, 6 together. Okay, and then just 1 and 3 without the 6. Okay, 6 on its own, 1, 3 and 6 again, but this time up to the 5th fret on that 1 and 3. And then play again as earlier, just 1 and 3 after it. Same thing again. Up to the 7th fret now on the 1 and 3. That's for the pinch on everything. And then just 1 and 3 after that. So all in all, with the previous part of the last bar, okay, 2 plucks on the 3rd fret of the 6th string after that. You'll notice this stretch isn't easy, right? So in order to get enough, I use my little finger for this position here. So I can just move it upwards in order to get that next position. If you do struggle, obviously just try it wherever way you want, but I find it's easier to use my little finger like that. So after you've got that, come to the D shape here, so it's the 2nd fret on the 1st and 3rd string, and then the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Okay, open 4th. Okay, that's the sequence now. So it's 2 and 3 together, 4, 3, and then 2 all together, followed by 1 and 2 on their own, or with each other even, followed by 4 and then 1 and 2 again. 4 and so. Okay, after that, so what I do is I use my ring finger for the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, index finger for the 3rd fret of the 1st string here, because we play 1, 2 and 3, slide 1 up to, from 2 to 3, slide the 3rd string from, you slide the 2nd string from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret, all together. Okay, and then play 1 and 2 straight after. So all in all, after you've played the 1 and 2 together, you play an open 4 again, and then same again, but you slide everything up 2 frets here on the 1st and 2nd string with the pinch on the 4th. Play 1 and 2 on their own after that. Okay, 2 plucks on the open 4th to finish off, and then that next bit I'll teach you in the next sequence because they belong together. So bar 72, the sequence. Alright, and bar 71 and 72 together, I should play like this. Okay. And so next bar 73 and 74, but the very last part of 72, which is 10 and 10 on the 2nd and 4th string, belong with this sequence. Okay, that's the sequence here for bar number 73. So, like I said, 10th fret on 2 and 4, with your little finger and your ring finger, okay? So you've got 8 and 9 on the 1st and 3rd string respectively, free, okay? Okay, but with that 1st and 3rd, you play this 5th string. Down to the 7th fret on 1 and 3, okay? You play 1, 3 and 5, and then just 1 and 3 on their own after. Okay, 5 on its own after that. Back up to the 10th fret on the 2 and 4, you play 2, 4 and 5, and then just 2 and 4. All together. Okay, 5 on its own after that. And then next the sequence is, okay, so that's 2, 4 and 5. The 2 being on the 8th, the 4 being on the 9th, 5 being open. Okay, play that, all those 3 notes twice in succession. Then you play the 7th fret on the 3rd string in between those. And then come up to this position here, which is the 8th fret on 1 and 2 and 9th fret on the 3. Okay, a bit complicated this bit. It's the most complicated part of the whole song, to be honest. Okay, that's your sequence for bar 73. Next, bar 74, now you're here. Okay, thumb over the top for the 8th fret on the 6th. You play it 7 times on its own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you play it with the 1 and 3 once. And then play 1 and 3 on their own after that. Still on the 8th fret on the 1, 9th fret on the 3. Okay, so bar 74. Okay, this is where it gets complicated after this. I'm just going to recap bar 73 and 74, and then we'll move on. Okay, bar 75 and 76 now. This is the most difficult bar, bar 75. Okay, it's that sequence there, right? But it's done weirdly because you've got the thumb over the top the whole time, so it's kind of a difficult stretch. So you've got 6 on the 8th fret, 6, 6, 1 and 3. This time on the 7th fret on the 1 and 3. 1 and 3 on their own, and then 6 after on its own. Okay. Now, you play that. So we've got the 8th fret on the 2nd, the 9th fret on the 4th, there with the 6. But you hammer up with the little finger from 8 to 10 on that 2. Playing 2, 4 and 6 as a pinch, obviously. Okay. That sequence next, up to 8 on the 1, 9 on the 2 as we did earlier with the 6. Back down to 7, 7 on 1 and 3. So it's... Okay, that's the sequence. So all in all, what we've got so far for bar 75. Okay, after that, another one of those, 8th fret, hammer up to the 7th fret on the 2nd string with the 9th fret on the 4th and the 6th string on the 8th. And then come to the lift off everything, little finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string. Because we're going to need that 3rd fret on the 6th in just a minute, that's why you need to use your little finger. And that completes that bar. So, let's recap. Bar number 75 plays like this. Alright, bar 76 gets a lot easier from here. You'll be thankful to hear. You probably need the rest of your hand at this point. But it's that single note on the 7th fret of the 1st string to finish off bar number 75. 3rd fret on the 6th string here, and then open 4 and 3. As a finger roll or a pinch. 3 single notes on that 6th string after that. That's the sequence there, a lot easier. So what we're doing here is we've got the 10th bar all the way across from the 6. We actually only need the 6, 1 and 2. So you could do it like this, okay? So the 10th fret on the 6, 1 and 2, and then the 11th fret on the 3. Do that as a finger roll, followed by 3 single notes on that 6th string. So we've got... And that completes bar number 76. So as a recap, before we go into the last part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the whole sequence from 73 and onwards. Okay, after that, it's up to the outro now, bar 77. So it starts here. Okay, so what we've got here is a finger roll on the open 6, 12th fret on the 4, 3 and 2, and then the 15th fret on the 1st. Okay, so you do need to use your little finger here. If you don't have a nail or you don't use your little finger, just do the 3, 2 and 1 as the finger roll, miss out the 4th string. Okay, so after that, you play open 6 3 times, and then to here, which is the 8th fret on the 2 and 6, 9th fret on the 3, 10th fret on the 4. As a finger roll, 6, 4, 3, 2. Okay, let that ring out for the end of the bar 77. So that's bar 77 in total. Bar 78 now. That sequence there. So we've got 10 on the 4, 8 on the 6. Sliding both up 2 frets to 12 and 10. And then moving both up 2 frets, 14 on the 4, 12 on the 6. Back down to 12 on the 4, 10 on the 6. Now, just on the 4th string alone, play the 10th fret, slide down to that 9th fret, and then play it once on its own. Okay, hopefully you've landed on your index finger, because at the end of bar number 78 there, you're going to 79, which is kind of like, exactly like the intro to begin with. It's the 12th fret harmonics on 2 and 3, or 3 then 2, alternating. 11th fret then 10th fret on the 2nd and 3rd string, 3rd then 2nd string. After that 10th fret on the 1st string, once more on the 3rd string, and then the 12th fret harmonic on the 3rd string. And then to the 10th fret on the 4th string with the 12th fret harmonic, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4. After the 4th, the 5th time, you play the 12th fret harmonic on the 2 and 3 together. So that's all like this. And let those 2 notes ring out. So the outro, all in all, it's and that concludes the guitar lesson series for A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed arranging this one. This was not the usual type of song that I arranged, because the pop songs, they're all like 4 chords. This was a lot different. There's a lot of chords, a lot of changes, and there's a lot of dynamics in it too. So I really enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy playing it now too. You can play it from start to finish. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, click the thumbs up button and leave a comment and let me know how much you enjoyed the video. The engagement always helps with the algorithm for YouTube. It helps boost my videos. If you're interested in helping me out on a monthly basis and getting early access to all my guitar lessons and tabs, as I've said before, patreon.com/Gareth Evans and the YouTube memberships button down below. If you're interested in that, go and check out some of the rewards. You can get early access to the guitar lessons, you can get your name in the credits, and you can also get personalized learner support. So if you're struggling with something specific, you can just send me a message, drop me a video, leave me a video, or ask me a question, whatever, and I'll get back to you with some tips and advice how to improve your guitar playing. And like I said, every single donation really makes a difference to me and my family in order for me to pay the bills, essentially, in order for me to make a living out of doing this on YouTube. But if you aren't down for a monthly pledge, you just want to say thank you for this one guitar lesson series, you can do on PayPal, paypal.me/Goliath Guitars. There's a link to everything that I'm talking about now in the description of this video. Just leave a couple of dollars to say thank you for the tabs, thank you for these lessons. A normal website might charge you an inordinate amount of money for a series like this, or all the guitar tuition that I produce. You'd pay a lot of money for these types of things in a professional, someone's doing it professionally, but I'm just a YouTuber, so what do I know? But there you go. Hopefully you appreciate it, and thanks for taking time to consider helping me out in return. And that will do it for this lesson. I'm gonna go and get a shower now because it's so hot in here. You wouldn't believe how sweaty and wet this t-shirt is, but that's probably TMI for you. I'm gonna leave you with that thought, and I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, bye for now.